as we age, we start to notice the little things, things that once seemed trivial, but now seem important. One of them is the water we drink every day. Water is the source of life. But did you know that even seemingly clean tap water can harbour hidden dangers? Today, let's talk about something that's very important to our health, especially if you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s and older. Our title today is Beware Seniors, 6 Hidden Dangers in Your Drinking Water. But don't worry, we're not just talking about dangers. We're also talking about solutions, with hope, not fear. Let's get started. Danger number 1. Lead. This word may sound familiar, but the danger is real. Lead can get into your drinking water through old pipes, many of which are still in use in homes built before 1986. What makes lead dangerous? As you age, exposure to lead can lead to high blood pressure, kidney problems, and even cognitive problems, like confusion or difficulty remembering. And what makes it scary? Lead has no taste, odor, or color. You won't know your water is contaminated until your body starts reacting to it. But don't worry, the solution is simple. You can use an NSF-certified water filter specifically designed to filter out lead. And you can also get a free water test from your local water authority. Danger 2. Too much chlorine. We all know that chlorine is used to kill bacteria in water, but did you know that too much chlorine can also be harmful? Excess chlorine can irritate your skin, worsen asthma, and has even been linked to an increased risk of bladder cancer in the long term. For older adults, especially those with sensitive skin or weakened immune systems, repeated exposure to chlorine can worsen health conditions. What can we do? Use an activated carbon filter to absorb excess chlorine. And consider cooking or making tea with filtered water instead of straight from the tap. Remember, we deserve safe, healthy water. Danger number 3. Microplastics. This might surprise you. Research shows that the average American drinks thousands of microplastic particles every week. Microplastics are tiny pieces of plastic that can come from single use, water bottles, PVC pipes, or even the air. For older adults, these tiny particles can make your digestive system work harder, trigger inflammation, or disrupt hormone balance. But the good news is, a reverse osmosis filter can help filter out microplastics, or you can switch to safe glass bottles if possible. The important thing is we have choices, and those choices can make a big difference in our health. Danger number 4. Bacteria and parasites. Not all dangers come from chemicals. Some of them are alive and invisible. We're talking about bacteria and parasites like E. coli and Giardia. They can get into your water after a major storm, flood, or a leak in your sanitation system. For someone younger, their immune system can fight them off. But for older adults, especially those with chronic illnesses, infections from contaminated water can be very dangerous. How to prevent them? Use an ultraviolet, UV filter, or ozone purification system that kills microorganisms without adding chemicals to the water. And if a natural disaster strikes in your area, always boil water before drinking it. Danger 5. PFAS, forever chemicals. Heard of? PFAS? They're man-made chemicals used in waterproof and non-stick products like Teflon and firefighting foam. The problem? PFAS never really leave the environment. That's why they're called forever chemicals. PFAS have been linked to thyroid disorders, cancer and immune problems. And sadly, they've been found in water systems across much of the United States, but there's hope. Filter your water with a reverse osmosis system and pay attention to your local water quality report, which is usually sent to your home each year. Remember, knowing is the first step to protecting yourself. Danger. 6. Too much iron and manganese. Iron and manganese are naturally occurring minerals, but when they're in excess, they can change the taste of your water, stain it, and more importantly, weigh you down. In older adults, high manganese levels can affect the brain, especially those with pre-existing neurological conditions. And too much iron can damage the liver and pancreas. The solution? Ion exchange and oxidation filters can help reduce the levels of iron and manganese in your drinking water. And for a fresher taste, you can let your water run for 1 to 2 minutes in the morning before use. Age is no barrier to healthy living. Instead, it's time to take loving care of ourselves. From the food we eat to the water we drink, don't be afraid. Don't feel alone. Safe water is not a luxury. It's a right. And today, you've taken the first step by knowing, understanding, and taking small actions. If you found this video helpful, please share it with family, friends, or neighbors who are also entering their golden years. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell, because we will continue to share knowledge and hope, especially for you. Thanks for listening. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay hopeful. Because hope, my friends, is not just for the young. Hope is also for us, the seniors who have been through so many seasons of life. We were once young, once strong, once fallen and risen. And now, while our bodies may be slowing down, our souls can grow deeper, wiser, and more aware of what really matters. And one of the most important things is maintaining quality of life. Not just a long life, but a life that is comfortable, clear-minded, strong-bodied, and peaceful-hearted, and all of that can start with a sip of clean water. You may ask, why do we, seniors, need to be more vigilant about the quality of our drinking water? The answer is simple, but very important. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive. Our kidneys no longer filter as efficiently as they once did. Our immune systems need more support. Even our brain tissue can become more susceptible to subtle toxins. What was once tolerable can now trigger serious health problems. And that's why now is the best time to start caring more. The first step you can take, and it's very practical, is to do a water test at home. Many cities in America offer free water testing, especially for seniors. All you have to do is call your local water department. In a matter of minutes, you'll know if your water contains lead, bacteria, excess chlorine, or any of the other things we talked about. And if you're not sure where to start, ask your kids, your grandkids, or even your neighbors. Trust me, many people will be happy to help you. If you just ask, because you're not alone. Ever. Once you know what's in your water, the next step is to choose the right water filter. There are many options on the market. There are activated carbon-based filters that easily fit on your kitchen faucet. There are also more sophisticated reverse osmosis systems, and even UV filters to kill bacteria. Sure, prices vary, but think of it as an investment in a healthier, more peaceful life, and maybe a bigger hospital bill later on. And if you're on a budget, there are local organizations or government programs that can help you out. You deserve it. There's one thing that many seniors often forget: drink enough water. Sometimes we forget because we don't feel thirsty. Sometimes we hold back because we're afraid of going to the bathroom. But our bodies, especially our kidneys, brain and heart, desperately need fluids. Even mild dehydration can make us feel dizzy, tired, or even confused. So drink enough. But make sure the water you drink is clean and safe. Every glass of clean water is a gift to your body, and you deserve the best. Let's think about it for a moment. Water is more than just a liquid. It's the beginning of life. When we're born, we're 75% water, and even today, most of our bodies are still water. Water stores memories. It carries nutrients, maintains body temperature, and even affects our mood. Water is a part of life, and it's a part of the soul. So when we choose to take care of the quality of the water we drink, it's not a small act. It's an act of love. Love for our bodies, love for our old age, and love for the life that still goes on. If you feel overwhelmed by this information today, don't worry. Remember, nothing has to be done all at once. Start small. Maybe by buying a simple filter. Maybe by reading the labels on bottled water before you buy it. Or just start drinking a glass of clean water when you wake up every morning. Small steps can lead to big changes, and more than that, you set an example for those around you. Your child will see it. Your grandchildren will learn from it that taking care of yourself in old age is not weakness, but it's an honor. At our age, we have a choice. Live each day with awareness, or let it pass you by. And I believe you choose the former, because you're here listening. Study. Grow. Water may seem simple, but through water, we learn about life, about calm, about sincerity in caring for yourself. May every sip of water you drink after this to be a source of strength, calm, and hope. Thank you for being with us today. Don't forget to smile, to be grateful, and to continue loving yourself. We will be back again with a topic that is also important and touching. But until then, take care of yourself, because you are worth it. Valuable not because of what you have, but because of who you are. You are a living witness to your family's history. You have loved, lost, raised, and nurtured. You have given without being asked. You are the foundation of today's generation, and that's why you deserve the best care, even in simple things like the water you drink. Maybe once we were too busy to pay attention to the little things. We drank tap water, we cooked, we made coffee, without much thought. But now, we have time to listen to our bodies. We have the right to ask questions, to choose, and to protect ourselves. Remember, my friends, it's often the most ordinary things that hold the most power. Water, clear, colorless, and tasteless, can be a source of health or a source of danger. And the good news is, we get to choose. I know, for some, all of this information can seem scary. Lead, chlorine, microplastics, bacteria, PFAS. It all sounds foreign and intimidating. But don't let fear take over. Knowledge is not meant to scare. Knowledge is meant to liberate. You now know, and with this knowledge, you can begin to take action. Slowly, mindfully. Every small step is a victory, and it's never too late to start. Self-care is not selfish. Rather, it's the deepest form of gratitude for the life we still have. You may have been taking care of others for years. Your spouse, your children, your parents. But now, allow yourself to take care of yourself. Start with the water you drink, the food you choose, the air you breathe, the sleep you get, and the thoughts you plant in your heart each morning. Health is a combination of simple things, done with love. And if you feel inspired, share this video with the people you love. Maybe your children don't know yet, or your grandchildren who care, or the neighbor who also secretly wonders about the tap water in their house. Let's take care of each other, strengthen each other, because life is so much more beautiful when we walk together. In community, in family, and in our hearts, we can support each other. There is one thing we must never let go of, even as we age. That is hope. The hope that we can still be healthier, that tomorrow still holds beautiful surprises, that even as our hair turns grey and our steps slow, our souls can still burn. And remember that every day is a new opportunity, not to pursue perfection, but to touch life with more awareness and tenderness. Every time you reach for a glass of water, pause for a moment, see the clarity, feel the coolness. Say thank you that you can enjoy life today, here. Imagine the water carrying a prayer for a healthy body, a prayer for a peaceful mind, a prayer for a light heart. And let every sip be a reminder that you are still given the opportunity to love yourself. On this channel, we don't just share information. We want to build a space, a place where you feel valued, heard, understood. We know that growing older doesn't mean becoming weak. It means becoming more aware, stronger. Because you've weathered so many storms, we will continue to bring you topics that touch your life. Health, serenity, meaning, love, because you deserve it all. So, friends, let's close this video with a gentle reminder. Water is life, and life is worth living with love and care. Thank you for taking the time today. Thank you for taking care of yourself. And thank you for being a part of this community. If you feel blessed by this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, or just say hello with one word. I am here. See you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay strong, and stay hopeful. Because this world still needs your light. Elderly wisdom, for those of you who deserve to be prioritized.